Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Saya pun dah record kita punya kelas hari ini. Hopefully semua dah ada kat dalam ni because kita akan continue dengan kita punya chapter last for your final exam next week Tuesday. Dan juga kita punya chapter 6, tapi chapter 6 tu dia simple sahaja, setengah jam je sahaja chapter 6. So chapter 6 tu semua formula dan dia tak masuk dalam final exam pun. Okay. Today kita akan discuss on chapter 5 dan kita akan buat satu tutorial for chapter 5. And then tomorrow kita akan discuss ada satu lagi tutorial. Then kita tengok macam mana this week sama ada kita nak habiskan semua kelas kita hari ini. Hari ini adalah kelas ke-19, kelas number 19. Itu kita punya chapter 5 which is on budget. Okay, this is the intended learning outcome for this subject. At the end of chapter 5, students should be able to learn. First is understand the difference between budget and budgeting. Understand the difference between budget and forecast. Understand the objective of budget. Describe the budgetary processes. Describe the participation in the preparation of budget, understand the types of budget, and finally prepare the operational budget. This one is the learning outcome. And then the second one, for those who are really interested to further your study for your Bachelor of Accountancy honors from the RB Hakam University of Automotive Malaysia. And this is one of your career prospects after you complete your Bachelor of Accountancy. Okay, our bachelor program name is Bachelor of Accountancy honors, already approved by MQA, a full accreditation from MQA. And then it is a 9 semester, additional one semester or 2 semester from BBAM students, supply chain student. This is one of the example of your, this is one of the sample or example of your career prospect. If you like to, if you are interested on preparing the budget for your company, okay, this is a CGC Corporation Malaysia's number height. It's a credit guarantee Corporation Malaysia's number height located in Subang, located in Kelana Jaya, near to LRT Glenmorry, besides the LRT Glenmorry Shah Alam, and we can say that it's near to DRB Highcom, DRB Wisma, DRB Highcom Berhad. In the position is the manager for the management, reporting and budget, which is under finance and account department. The job description for this position is, this is the manager position. Lead the analysis of financial performance. If you love to do the analysis, and then this is one of your future career. Lead the analysis of financial performance, highlighting the trend and variance. Okay, in chapter 6, we will have our variance analysis. Spearhead the preparations of corporation annual budget, mid-year review exercise, including periodical forecast. Periodical forecast means from time to time you have to prepare your forecast. Forecast is based on the actual event happen, based on the actual cost incurred, and then forecast, budget is two different things. Periodic, this one can be means by monthly forecast, by quarterly forecast, by semi-annually forecast, or annual forecast. It's a 12-month forecast. It can be like 6-month forecast. It can be like 12-month forecast. It's up to the company. Because management accounting, we do not have any standard to follow. Third one is oversee the preparation of the financial performance report to management committee and to the top management of CGC. Means you have to prepare to look at to join the preparations of the financial performance report, and then your report and then your report, or when your team punya report will be submitted to management committee and the top management of the company. Next is oversee the calculation of key financial ratios, computation, and key headline target for the corporation. Oversee the preparations of branches reporting and productivity reporting. CGC, they have some branches all around Malaysia, and they oversee melihat the preparation. Oversee means review, monitoring, look at the preparation of the branches, all the branches in Malaysia, in Peninsula or Sabah Sarawak. Oversee the preparation of subsidiary reporting line. They have their subsidiary as well. Oversee the annual rating, review by the rating agency. CGC, rating agency. Oversee P2P, investment portfolio. Okay, CGC, they involved in investment as well. Assume responsibility of other relevant tasks as assigned from time to time. Let's look at the CGC website. Corporate guarantee. Credit Guarantee Corporation, Kuantan, Kelana Jaya. This one the HQ lah. CGC. Credit Guarantee Corporation. Okay, this is CGC. About us, leadership, corporate structure, event, gallery, product, SMEs. This one. They have the management reporting unit. CEO, finance and procurement, credit management business. Technology. So this one, we are under finance department. Corporate, we have investment, and there are some projects here. Let us check on the photos. Powering Malaysia SME. If I'm not mistaken, they provide some facilities to the SMEs. Product is conventional scheme, Islamic scheme, government fund scheme. All the scheme for to the SMEs. Okay, it's quite lambat sikit this one. Okay. CGC contribution, CGC recognized as CGC was recognized by the ACCA. CGC was recognized by the ACCA, CMA. CGC was recognized by the Social to Reward Friday, a professional also. Okay. SCCA approved employer. Okay, done this one. Let us continue with our slide. Okay. Budget. A budget is a plan expressed in quantity, unit, or RM used as a tool for deciding the activities for a specific period of time in the future period. Budgeting is a process converting a number of activities in order to prepare budget. Okay, budget for the RB Highcom University. I am the one who prepared the budget for the company, for the university. What I did when I preparing the budget is first of all is budget is a future plan. It's a next year plan. What we want to do for what we want to do next year. What is our plan? What is our KPI for next year? We have to prepare it. For example, like for 2022, we have to prepare our budget somewhere in September this year, and then we have to table to the board of director. We have to table our budget to the budget committee, to the board of director, to the group managing director, GMD, and to get approval from the board of director from via our corporate secretary, our COSEC. We have to prepare everything, slide presentation as well as the report, and then the budget. This one we have to make. We have to have a lot of meetings for each department, because they have to present in front of us what they want to do for next year, and then they have to prepare. They have to give us all the expenses that they want to do. They want all the figure that they want for next year. Go. For next year, and then they have to table it to the management of the company. This is the difference between the budget and the forecast. Okay, the budget, a budget as discussed above is a business plan. As I mentioned earlier, we have what is our next what is our next year plan that we would like to achieve, our KPI. A budget as discussed above is a business plan of what the business aiming to achieve for next year. Whereas for the forecast or the projection, on the other hand, a forecast is an estimate of what is likely to occur in the future. Okay, sorry kekenyangan. Sedawa pula. Like this. This year, now June, July, August, September. September or August, I will start to kick off our university budget. September, October, November, it should be November to everything must be cleared in November, or else early December. You need to get approval from the board of director, because in January you was on 1st January 2021 and on 1st January 2022 you need to use your approved budget. Okay, when you prepare, when the time came January, you already have the budget. And then we go to January, February, March, April 2022. Then you will have the actual cost in January. In February, for January lah, 1 month delay. Okay, in February you already have your actual cost for January as at 31st January 2022, and then based on the actual cost, you need to have a forecast for the next 12 months based on the actual, what would likely to be occur for the next 12 months. Budget, you prepare 4 months before, 5 months before. Forecast, you budget, for example, like now, today, June, So you have to prepare your forecast for June, July, August. For example, if your manager want you to prepare forecast for the next 12 months, and then you have to prepare forecast for June until May next year. Forecast can be on monthly basis, and forecast can be changed at any time. Whereas for budget, you have to go to the board of director for your approval, and then you can't change the budget. You can't simply change the budget without approval. If you want to change the budget, you have to go to the management again one more time and then get the consent from the board of director. Unless your company practice on the revisit of the budget from time to time. Means your company practice like that, then there should be no problem. For example, because of COVID, because of the coronavirus 2019, coronavirus came to us in, for example, in March 2019. March 2019, and then I already prepared budget for 2019 somewhere in December 2018. And then in 2019, something happened. Corona came into picture, and then I have to revisit my budget, and I have to prepare again the budget because of the unexpected event. And then we need to change it and make it a flexible budget. This one you have to get approval. For the forecast, no, because this one is just a prediction what will happen in future. Normally, we as a finance department of the RBI Hakom University, we will prepare our 12-month forecast. Okay, June, so we have to prepare July until June next year, 12-month forecast. Likely, what is likely to occur? Budget we can't change. We can't simply change. We can change it by getting the approval from the board of director. So this is the difference between budget, approve what you plan, and then forecast your prediction for your future based on the actual cost incurred. And the objective of the budget, the objective is to ensure the achievement of the organization objective, because every year you have to prepare your budget. Every year you have to prepare your planning. Every year you have to prepare your KPI, key performance indicator. Maksudnya you kena set goal you kena set target you for next year. Goal, target, what you want to achieve. This one is like your resolution for next year. So everything must be on paper, and everything must be discussed what to achieve next year. And each department, they have their own budget, they have their own target, they have their own achievement to achieve. They have their list of things to achieve next year. And to compile the planning, to communicate the ideas and plan means when we have time to prepare budget, and that's the time for you to communicate your idea, what you want to do next within your department, within the management of the company. During your challenge meeting, we will have our challenge meeting. For example, kita nak challenge kita budget, why you want to request this amount, that amount, why your what you want next year is more than last year. You propose to have higher cost for next year for your budget, and then you list down all the activities that you want to do. to communicate ideas and plan from the management, upper to lower, from the top management. You cascading down all the information to your manager, and then manager cascading down the information, the direction of the company to the employer. Okay, this is how the chairman, the CEO, the CFO, to cascading down all their ideas, their plan, what they want to do for next year, to the subordinate, top to down communication. Okay, and then within the department itself, discussion on ideas and plan, what they want to achieve, what they want to do for next year, and then for the company to coordinate activity for next year, to provide a framework for responsibility accounting, means to provide a list of which department are responsible, and which department are responsible to get income, to earn income for the company. For example, in university, we have sales sales and digital marketing department, where they have to be responsible to get as many as students for the university, and their KPI they have to achieve, for example, like 500 students per year, 20 million revenue from the students admission, and then they have to provide what is their their picture, their work of picture, their framework for them to achieve their target goal and what they aim for next year. And then when you prepare the budget, when you set the KPI, the target, the goal for next year, and then you stated in your KPI, which is if you achieve 500 new students, if you get 500 new students in 2022, the staff will get 1 month bonus and then 5% increment. When you cascading down all the information from the top management until to all employees of the Al-Hakam University, and then it will give a motivation to the employee to achieve the 500 new students for next year in order for them to get their 1 month bonus and 5% increment. If they exceed what the company said, then there is a possibility for them to get better increment and as well as better bonus. Okay, this is some of the objective why we are creating a budget, a forecast, a projection, target for the company. Okay, this is some of the information, some of the important information, some of the important info in regards to the budget. In regard to the budget, wait. Okay, first is budget act as a tool to communicate the management objective and plan throughout the organization. Means management use the budget to provide information what management want to achieve next year, what is the management plan, and then by using that budget, they will spread the information throughout the organization of what they would like to achieve for next year. Budget assists the manager in coordinating employees' activity in line with the organization goals. A budget help manager to allocate organization resources more efficiently. Okay, budget help the Faculty of Business to allocate lecturer more efficiently when they have a plan, when they have a proper plan for class timetable for next year. Okay, when they have a proper timetable, they can fully utilize their resources, like a lecturer, and then lecturer can have a good timetable arrangement, and all the lecturer will happy, and then they will perform, and indirectly the company will perform as well. A budget provides benchmark to the management to evaluate the current operation and performance of the employee. When you prepare the budget, this is your benchmark work. This is what you need to achieve for next year, and it will become a benchmark for you in whatever you are doing in the future. Budget assists management in planning and controlling expenditure and activities taken to achieve organization objective. Okay, budget will can assist the management in planning, controlling the expenditure, the core activity for next year, because they already set what you want to do for next year. And last but not least, on the budget enables management to predict operational results and financial condition in future period. By having this kind of budget, this kind of activity, budget can help the management to forecast what will happen in future. Okay, this is the detail of the importance of budget, planning, coordination, communication, benchmarking. This is the process of budget. You can Google any process in Google, because different company, they might have different processes. It's up to them what they want to do, because we don't have any standard to follow. Okay, example that I have is two. One is on the 7 step, another one is 5 step. It can be 11 step, it can be 7 step. It's up to you. It's up to the company. First, identify the objective of the organization. Second, identify the potential strategy. Yes, we did identify, we did list down all the strategy that you want to use for next year. Evaluate alternative strategy option, and then you table what you want to do. Okay, number 1, number 2, number 3. Like marketing, they must have a marketing strategy, what they want to do for next year. First is online platform, blasting your brochure and your pamphlet, your advertisement via the online platform through SOCMAC, social media, SOCMAC. Okay. Select course of action, and then kita pilih, mula kita okay, discuss. Kita shortlistedkan apa yang kita nak buat next year. And then kita finalizekan apa yang kita nak buat next year. And then kita buat prepare report. Okay, kita identify dulu, kita evaluate, and then kita pilih apa yang kita nak buat. And then kita implement lah untuk tahun itu. After kita implement, kita monitor the actual result dia. And then kita buat postmortem based on what we achieve as compared to our budget that we are preparing earlier. And then the second one is a 5-step of budget. Define goals and gather data. Form expectation, reconcile all the goals and data that you receive from different departments. And then you compile all the information and you create the consolidation of your budget. And then you monitor the hasil dia. And then you analyze the variances. You analyze the variances is on your chapter 6, whereas you need to analyze the variance. And then if you have any issue like COVID-19, and then you have to adjust budget along the way. you have to prepare the adjusted budget and then approve from the board of director. And then lastly, you evaluate what you achieved this year. Okay, and then all the department involved. We have cost department, we have revenue, and we have we call it in accounting responsibility center. Means cost center that responsible to achieve the cost center that responsible to get the revenue, center that are responsible to give profit to the company, center that are responsible to invest the money that the company have to the in any profitable investment portfolio. Okay, this one is a center lah involved in in the preparing of the budget. And this is the example of budget. We have strategic budget. Strategic tu, okay, dah menampakkan macam this is very crucial. When we are talking about a strategic budget, it involves the long-term financial planning. For example, like 3 to 10 years punya budget. For the RB Highcom University of Automotive Malaysia, we did prepare a 5 years budget every year. Operational budget, it involves on short-term financial planning. Fixed or static budget, budget that you can't change. Flexible budget, budget that you can change when you budget that you can change. Budget that you can change on any occasion, for example, like COVID-19, flood, and natural disaster, which happen in your area, and you have to change the budget. And then after you change the budget, we will call it the flexible budget, the revised budget. And then the flexible budget means you can change the budget, depends on time. This is the master budget, which in our budget we have capital budget, we have operational budget, and then we have financial budget. In the capital budget, this one is on the purchase of asset. Operational budget is a day-to-day operation. Financial budget is in relation to the money that you need. Okay, budget, operational budget, financial budget. Okay, this is the flow for you to prepare the budget. Okay, again, chapter 2, 3, 4, and then we go to 5. Everything is always the same. We have sales, we have production, which comprises of material, labor, and manufacturing overhead, and then you will get the product cost. And then you add the selling, administration, period cost, and then you will get the total budget. And then you also need to prepare the cash budget because you need money as well for you to run your business. Okay, done. Tutorial. Tutorialnya. So sekarang saya nak cari air dulu. Okay, kita rehat. Kita rehat dulu toilet break. Because saya akan prepare this kind of Excel template, yeah. Before you take a break, this is the example. This is the sample what today, and this one akan masuk dalam you punya final exam. Akan ada dalam you punya test 3. Remember, please remember that Monday you have to submit everything via your email and then link of your YouTube. Because I will complete because the submission date is on Monday. It's on Monday. The submission date is on Monday. Because Tuesday you will have. Tapi 8 hari dulu ya. Check balik, double check balik. 8th of June is Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday. Okay, 8th of June, Tuesday. So today is Wednesday 2. So ada still ada lagi lah sampai 7 untuk prepare everything and then you have to submit via email. Okay, this is what we will do after this until we complete this one. Budget 1, budget 2, budget 3. Okay, we take a break for 5 minutes only. I need to get my water. Okay, slowly kita akan prepare our budget. Yeah. Okay, this one is Gemilang Manufacturing Sdn Bhd. The sales and marketing team of Gemilang Manufacturing GM Sdn Bhd projected that the company will sell 500 units of product GM in the first quarter of 2021, with sales increasing by 50 units each quarter. Selling price for 1 unit is RM 500 ringgit. The selling price is RM 5 ringgit. This one double, okay. So this one dia kata 500 unit first quarter 2021, and then the sale will increase for the next quarter. So this budget, we have to prepare a quarter budget. In your final exam, in your test, it might be the monthly budget for you to prepare. This is a quarter budget. Okay. This is quarter budget. Wait, huh? I will give you the Excel file, no problem. What you need to do is you need to focus Gemilang with this step, with the step by step, with the steps in preparing our budget. Okay, I'm using Kalinga. Okay, this one, yeah. Gemilang Manufacturing Sdn Bhd. Okay, company. First of all, sales budget, BUDGT, sales budget for the okay. First of all, kita letak annual management plan, perancangan tahunan pihak pengurusan slash budget 2020. Okay. So first kita akan buat sales budget for the financial year ending 31st December. December 2021, guys. So this one is over here. This one is first quarter, QUARTER, first quarter, or you can put a short form 1Q FY21. Okay, this one is from anyone WhatsApp me? Okay. From 1st Jan, yeah? 1st Jan until 31st March M18. First quarter. So the first, second, third, yeah? And then we have second QUARTER quarter 2 FY21 from first APR sampai 30th June. Okay. We have third quarter 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 3Q FY21 This one is from 1st July until September. And then the last quarter, the fourth quarter, 4Q, FY21, 4Q, FY21. And then, for example, you can do like this, because sometimes we need some info for next year, first quarter next year. So 1Q FY22. Next year, this one is for next year FY2022. One OCP until 31st DC. So this one is 1 Jan until 31st March 2022. Okay, this is for next year. So you have to prepare as well. But before that, we need to put total. This one is total. First, second, third, fourth. This one is total. FY. FY is financial year. FY. Financial year. F. So this one we bold it. We bold this one. And then this one, I will bold it. So, okay. Done. So this one is the budget, the total budget. Okay, the first one is sales budget in units. Okay. First, the sales value is 500. 500 unit, yeah. And then the SELLING, selling price. I put only first capital letter. The rest is small letter. This one only capital letter. This one only capital letter. Write it when you are preparing your budget. The selling price is 500. Okay, this one you can link. This one you can link. This one you can. This one also 500. You can link. 500 ringgit and then 5. This one. Okay. 500. And then in the question stated that with sales increasing by 50 units each quarter. Sales increased by 50 units. So this one, you plus with. So you prepare budget. Now you prepare budget, and then you budget lah. You budget. First quarter is 500 units. The second quarter you increase by 50, and then the third quarter increase by 50 again, and then increase by 50 again. And then this one also increase by 50 again. In total, this one is budget for this year lah. For example, kalau you nak relate with this one this year, you prepare budget 2022 lah. Okay. And this one is for your understanding. Only 22, and then this one is 20. And the budget for next year. 2022. This one I change. You can change again. So this one is only this one for you to get a better understanding, because you have to prepare budget for next year. Okay. Total budget total sales budget in RM times dengan this one. If done, and then you tarik. And then sama juga. Okay. And then done. This is your sales budget. That's settle. Sales you 1.1 million next year. Yeah, settle sales budget. Okay. Next is production budget. Statement of financial position as at 31st December 2021 of Gemilang Manufacturing indicate the finished good inventory. This one kita dah change date kan? Okay. Statement of financial position as at 31st December 2021 of Gemilang Manufacturing indicate the finished good of inventory account of GM has a balance of 55,000. So this one, December 2021, the balance 55,000, which consists of 200 units at a cost of around 275 ringgit. The company desire to have an ending inventory each quarter equal to 20% of next quarter sale. Okay, so this is the opening balance. The opening balance ada 200 ringgit, 200 unit opening balance dia, 200 unit. Okay, dia intend to have the ending inventory each quarter. The ending inventory is 20% from next quarter punya sale, which means that they have 20% of stock for next month for sales for next month's sales. Okay, I put it here. Related. Okay, jom. Now kita prepare pro P DUC production. Check. Okay. First unit. UNIT, S units. For the financial year ending 31st December. Okay. DECEMBAR December 20. Okay. We do it one by one. So this one bersama. Kita boleh copy saja this one. Insert. Okay. So we want to start go in the now we can start to prepare our next year budget of how many unit that we have to prepare next year. So we start with the sales budget for next year in unit. Okay, you can link it to the previous one. Sales budget unit because it's the same. Okay, and okay, this one is the stock. The stock. You need to minus. Okay, this one is the stock. you need to produce. Okay, this one you need to add. Need to okay. The closing balance, you add it back, your closing balance that you are desired to have just now in unit. You need to add back the closing balance. This template, you can use this template for this one, for your final exam as well. Okay. Yes. Okay, everything goes well. Okay, this one they say that they plan to have a 20% balance. So this one 20% from here. Okay. This one is 20% from here. Inserts. So it's 20% from here. Okay. So 20% from here, and you can drag it. And then it's 20% from here. So okay. So the 20% from here. Okay. So ada dia punya ni ya, dia ada relationship dia kat situ. Ini dia kena mainin dengan opening balance. Units. Okay. So this one dalam in the question stated ya 200. Insert comment. 20% from next quarter. QU in quarter. Okay, and this one. And then this one is from the question. Okay, so this one, opening balance is from the closing balance. And this one, other link to this one. Link to this one. So I close it. Okay, this one you tarik. So number of units to be produced. Number of units to be produced. Produced. 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus this one. So you need to produce all of the China. I believe this notification show notification, log, undo, just to search, customize notification icon. Okay, no problem. Okay, let's go. Okay, so this one is closing balance here. This one you add. Yeah, this one Control C. First one is this one. Okay. Number. So this one you have to produce. Okay, so you hilangkan because you ada opening balance, you ada closing balance. This one is hard you can produce lah based on you punya budget tu. Okay. This one number you can produce, and then okay, saya akan copy dia punya formula dekat sini because it's easier lah. Because yang ni dah siap dah dia punya ni ya. Okay, so this one saya akan masukkan because kalau saya type satu dia akan jadi lambat. Okay, direct materials budget. Product GM contains of 5 unit of material R and 10 unit of material A, which means that if you want to produce one GM product, you need to have 5 unit of material. For example, 5 kg of flour A and 10 kg of flour B. Two kind of flour. First is you need to have 5 kg to prepare, or you need, another one you need to have 10 kg. Or in other example, to produce 1 tudung lah. Okay, to produce 1 tudung, you need to have 5 color. Kalau you buat tudung tu colorful lah, scarf yang colorful, you need 5 color. So 5 kain, and you need to have 10 apa tu, 10 yang dia punya batu-batu pemata tu. And then produk tu mesti ada these two material. Okay, and statement of financial position as at 31 December 2021 indicates that material R at a balance of 100 unit at a cost of 10 ringgit, and material A has balance of 150 unit at a cost of 2 ringgit. The company desired to have ending inventory each quarter equal to 50% of the same quarter. 50%, yeah. Okay. So this one at 50%. So kita tengok kat sini. Okay, sekarang ni number of unit to be produced 410, 560, 610, 660. Ini kita ambil form atas sahaja. And then material required is this one is for material R, 5 unit. And then the material required is you times sahaja 410, you times dengan 5. And then you will get everything lah. So this one pun you times juga. This one you times, this one you times, simple. And then ada formula lagi, you perlukan closing balance production 50% ya, 50% daripada number of material dalam soalan 50%. Sama juga semua, everything is 50%. And then dia kata dia ada opening balance is 100, opening balance 100 semua ni. And then you dapat total cost for you to purchase material R is 21,000. Okay, so another one is material A, the same thing. Okay, cuma dia tukar kat sini ialah 150. Material needed, closing balance 50% from the sales. Okay. Then we go to direct labor. Okay. That's sama. Okay. Material A, material R, and then we go to direct labor. The production manager project that each unit will require 3 hours of direct labor. The personnel manager project direct labor cost to average of 25 ringgit per hour. So this one direct labor hour, okay, number of unit produce, satu unit kita perlukan 3 jam, and then dapat total hours, kita kali dengan berapa rate dia. And then you will get total direct labor. Okay, so this one you akan dapat. And then kita akan buat manufacturing pula. Manufacturing ni dia ada dua, satu variable, satu fixed. Ada dua ya. You gonna ni. Okay, for variable ya. The production manager worked with the cost accountant to project the variable manufacturing cost at RM20 ringgit per unit. Additionally, the project fixed costs are 12,000 per quarter for depreciation on manufacturing machine and equipment, and another 15,440 per quarter for other fixed costs such as utilities, rental, property taxes on manufacturing facility. And the pre-OAR use is direct labor hour. This one is manufacturing ya. Ada the variable, dia ada fixed. Okay. So dekat sini, contohnya number of produce still the same. So variable cost dia RM20, and then you dapatlah variable cost total. And then you ada 12,000 fixed, and then you ada 2 utility. Okay, so in total you dapat fixed cost, variable tambah fixed, you dapat total manufacturing cost. And then kalau nak kira OAR, dia based on total labor hour ni, yang ke atas ni, and then dia akan dapat OAR dia lah untuk manufacturing. Untuk ada kalau ada soalan-soalan akan datang, dia nak tanya OAR tu. Okay, you kena bawa satu-satu dan baca betul-betul dia punya soalan. So settle product cost. Now we go to the period cost. Selling and administrative expenses budget. The cost accountant work with the office and sales manager to develop the selling and administrative expenses budget. The cost behavior is also considered for this budget, with cost designated as variable and fixed. They project the following selling and administration cost for 2022. Okay, ini yang lama punya soalan. Salary fixed, rental fixed, insurance fixed, depreciation fixed, sales commission variable 1% from the sales revenue. Okay, this on the amount tu lah. So fixed salary berapa, fixed rental berapa, fixed insurance berapa, fixed depreciation berapa, variable cost ni as per sales ya. Now you ambil sales ke atas tu 1% daripada sales. So you dapat period cost punya for 1 year. Settle. And then dia cakap juga ada sales budget. Okay, so this one you dah buat semua kan? This one you dah buat semua. Okay, sales budget dah settle, production unit dia dah settle, material dah settle, dan labor pun dah settle, manufacturing overhead pun dah settle, selling and administration pun dah settle semua. So bila dah settle semua, you boleh linkkan dekat sini. Okay. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, full year. Okay, sales dia, you link balik pada sales dia ni. You ambil kat sini lah, ni sales dia. Okay. Material R, material A, labor, overhead, administration, selling, you dapat total profit expenses. And then sales or expenses, you dapat profit. Nah, ni you punya statement of profit or loss lah. Untuk you punya kilang ni tadi. Okay. Next, you kata ni untuk profit. Dan kita kena kira dia punya cash budget dia pula ya. Duit yang dia perlukan. Okay, number 1 is Gemilang manufacturing project that 30% of sale will be cash sale. 30% daripada sales adalah cash. Lagi 70% tu lewat sikit lah bayar dia. Okay. The remaining 70% of credit are expected to be account. Hutang lah, dia hutang. The company expect to collect 60% hutang tu dalam kuartal yang sama. And then 40% dalam next quarter. Yang hutang tu 70% tu. So the balance yang ada pada 31 Disember 2021 is 70,000. And then 70,000 ni kita propose, kita expected kita boleh kutip lah, kita boleh kutip duit tu dalam kuartal yang sama. Okay. So kat bawah ni tadi saya dah prepare ni, kita dah prepare in advance dia punya ni. Okay, cash nya 100%. Okay. Kalau total sales target kita ialah di atas ni. RM250,000. Kita start dari sini lah. So kita target dapat 1.1 juta sales kita untuk 1 year. And then kita cakap 30% tu orang beli secara cash. So you dapat 30% lah. Orang beli secara cash. Ini pun sama, sini pun sama lah. And then hutang lagi 70%. Yang hutang ni, orang tu kata 60% dibayar dalam kuartal yang sama. And then the balance tu dibayar dalam kuartal yang berikutnya. So this one bayar yang berikut, this one bayar yang sama. So 175 ni, kalau you tengok, bulan ni bayar 105 and another one is 70 kat sini. So dia bersambung lah, yang ni tambah yang ni tambah yang ni. Yang ni sama dengan ni tambah yang ni. Okay. Saya bagi yang ni lah. Okay, ni tambah yang ni. And then this one is last year punya balance. So kalau you guna formula saya ni, you akan dapat semula lah. Your total collection ialah 250,000. Ni cash ya, duit cash. 250, 208, 293, 318. And then the cash you will get is 1.129 million for that year. Okay. Ini cash yang you dapat ya, cash. Okay. Duit cash. So you buat cash budget yang you nak beli barang pula. Okay. All direct material purchases are on account secara hutang. Gemilang manufacturing project payment will be 70% the quarter of purchase and 80% in the quarter of following purchase. Which means that bila you nak bayar nanti, dia kata 70% you bayar dalam bulan yang sama. Yalah.
Tak beli ke?
Boleh.
Beli ke?
Okay, and then lagi 30% tu you hutang and then you bayar bulan depan. Okay, balance hutang you ada 10,000 account and then you expect you akan settlekan dalam bulan yang sama. Tahun ini yang barulah. Okay, upload here. Okay, ni yang kita nak beli barang pula Okay, yang ni kita beli, yang ni kita beli, yang ni kita beli total and then kita bayar 70% and then another one kita bayar next month. Ini duit lah, duit keluar masuk. And then you ada hutang you kena bayar hutang dulu pada ni. Maksudnya aja duit yang RA manufacturing, RA ni gemilang lah, manufacturing makes cash payment for direct labor, manufacturing overhead and administration expenses cost in the quarter incurred. Dia bayar semua direct labor cost, manufacturing overhead, selling and admin pada kuartal yang sama. Dia kata dia tak ada delay payment and then dia cakap a machinery will be purchased in the first quarter. Dia ada beli satu machine first quarter 250,000 and then will pay in second quarter. Further machine will be purchased and paid around 50,000 in third quarter. So dia ada beli dua machine. Satu 250, another one is 50,000. And then Gemilang Manufacturing will receive an 100,000 of dividend. And then balance cash dia ialah 53,000. Okay. So in total, kita boleh buat yang dekat sini lah. In total dia ialah sales collection dia dapat duit lah, duit cash inflow dia. And then dia dapat dividend. So total cash inflow. Okay, ni cash budget dia lah. Okay. Cash outflow dia beli material tadi yang kita kira, dia beli labor, dia bayar labor. Ada variable cost, ada utility, ada salary, rental, insurance, commission, ada new machine dia. And then opening dia 53,000, Kalau you tengok kat sini ada total lah, ni total dia. And then ada opening, and then you just gunalah total dia masuk, tolak dia keluar, tambah baki duit awal bulan, and then you dapat closing balance. Ini sales dia, cash. Okay, so kita ada buat dua lah. And then ni total dia, ni akan hasil dia lah, sama macam yang saya tunjuk tadi tu, dia punya hasil dia. Okay, so you kena try one by one, and then esok kita akan buat satu exercise lah based on ni. And then kita juga akan belajar macam mana kita nak adjust budget. Macam mana kita nak adjust budget kita ya. So kita akan belajar kita nak adjust budget kita. Okay, daripada fixed budget kepada flexible budget. Inilah yang dekat sini. So dalam Excel ni saya akan bagi you Excel saya ni. Dalam ni ada yang ni lah, yang budget fleksibel ni. Okay. Yang ni kita akan buat nanti. Okay. Yang ni esok kita akan buat satu tutorial untuk tutorial yang ni. Tutorial. Sekejap ya. Esok kita akan masukkan tutorial chapter 6 sekali lah. Okay. Sekejap saya buka ya. Okay, kalau ada soalan, you boleh tanya because this week is our last class. Next week you akan exam and then you kena settlekan semua assignment, quiz, test, semua submit dari email for you. And hari Selasa, Isnin saya akan bagi soalan, hari Selasa you kena submit. Okay, soalan dia ada yang susah, ada yang senang. Okay, dia campur-campur lah, dia mixkan soalan itu. And I believe you pun dah tak ada soalan final, you pun dah tak ada final exam dah. And then you boleh fokus 100% pada costing because costing ni dia susah sikit. And then you kena buat slow-slow. Okay, ini chapter 6 nanti, esok kita akan belajar chapter 6. Okay, nanti kita akan buat macam ni, kita akan buat flexi budget. Dalam soalan ada flexi budget. Okay, flexi budget kat sini. You kena prepare flexible budget tu, and then kita akan kira dia punya ni lah variance yang kita kata ada, kita kena kira dia punya perbezaan ni lah, kita punya variance analysis tu. Okay, ini dia punya soalan. So nanti I will provide you in this one jugalah, kita nampak ada comparison dekat sini. Okay, lepas tu kita akan, kalau boleh sempat kita akan buat yang ni Khalif Syukri ni, kita punya soalan final exam tahun bila tak ingat. And then this one is kita punya variance analysis. Okay, ini overhead. So dalam final exam you kena prepare yang macam ni juga. Ini saya bagi sekali lah. Okay, budget. And then this one kita boleh test practice esok lah. Soalan past year paper. Khalif Syukri. Okay, budget ni dia kena, okay, sebab you online final exam. Okay, saya memang bagi you punya Excel formula ni. And then you boleh gunalah Excel ni semula formula untuk you prepare budget nanti untuk final exam, you punya test, you punya quiz semua tu lah. Dalam ni ada formula siap-siap. Okay, cuma setiap soalan, berbeza soalan, dia ada berbeza format lah. Tambah tolak tu benda yang sama lah based on formula-formula kat sini. Cuma ada benda dalam tu ada tak ada tambahan lah. Okay. Ada soalan sebelum kita habis kelas kita hari ini dan kita akan sambung esok kelas kita untuk chapter 6 closing and then soalan yang you kena submit. Kita cuba satu sekali esok, and then mungkin hari Jumaat tu kita buat revision ataupun Jumaat lah kot. Kita buat revision, Jumaat tak sempat mungkin kita tengok jugalah bila kita buat revision sebelum kita masuk final exam. Okay, kelas sudah habis. Adakah ada soalan? Okay, so dari sini You boleh nampak yang chapter 2, chapter 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ni dia sekali je. Dia benda yang sama you bawa. Basic dia you ada product cost, you ada period cost. Product cost you ada 3, material, labor dengan overhead. Dekat period cost you ada selling, admin. So chapter 2 pun ada cerita pasal tu, chapter 3 pun sama, 4 pun sama, 5 pun sama, 6 pun sama. So hopefully kita dah habis, bila kita dah habis esok, you faham apa itu financial accounting, you buat debit credit dengan costing. So for those yang berminat dengan accounting, next your bachelor nanti you akan belajar tentang financial accounting, management accounting, costing ni. Okay. And then you akan belajar risk, tax, audit, Islamic accounting, computer accounting, software yang you nak buat ni, itu semua accounting. Tapi yang kena ingat, kalau you nak ambil Bachelor of Accountancy, you kena ada minat. Kalau tak minat, jangan ambil. Sebab you nak guna you punya bachelor ni sampai akhir hayat. Okay. Itu saja untuk hari ini. Apa-apa nanti kita sambung esok. Dan this week is masa untuk you completekan semua. You punya YouTube channel, you punya test 1, test 2, test 3, quiz-quiz semua, assignment semua kena submit. Okay, ada soalan? Okay, kalau tak ada soalan, till we meet again tomorrow at 8 PM. Jumpa esok. Kalau ada nak PM tepi, PM tepi. Kalau ada nak call, you nak call, you boleh call. Apa-apa saja pun boleh. I am available. Okay, see you then tomorrow. Bye-bye. See you then. You're welcome. Bye-bye.